Hey guys, my name is Maltu. Welcome back to another Bear Games how-to. We are still looking at Thaumcraft. The last thing we looked at was how to create a research table. If you haven't seen that video, check it out in the description. But today we are actually going to use it. So the first thing you can do is you can turn your primal aspects into compound aspects. So if you put together two aspects, any two random aspects, and press the merge button, it will use one of each, and if they make a compound aspect, it will discover it. I don't actually know if this discovers anything. It doesn't, but you can see that I'm using, every time I click it, I'm using one of each. So we don't want to do that anymore because we're just wasting them. If I however do air and ignis, you see, whoop, I discovered lux, and I get 3 of that compound aspect already. The second and the main thing we use the research table for is to actually research things from our thaumonomicon. So if you open your thaumonomicon, you can see the blinking research nodes. Those are the ones that are actually available to research. If I mouse over it, it says you need scribing tools and paper to get this research node. So simply have some paper in your inventory along with the scribing tools, and then we can check again, and it says click to get a research node. So we do that, and we get a research node for research expertise. All we now do is we go to the research table, we put the research node in, and here we now have the research node. So what we have to do now is we have to actually find a way from this aspect to these two aspects. So this was a bad example because we haven't actually discovered these two. So what I've done now is I've merged different aspects together to create all these different aspects, and in the process I discovered which two question marks were here. It was the cognitio and the sensus. I will have a link in the description to a webpage that has all the different combinations, so you don't actually have to guess, unless you want to guess, which is fun as well, but definitely you will waste a lot of aspects by guessing. So what we have to do now is link these aspects together by putting down aspects that they are made from. So for example, cognitio is made out of spiritus and ignis. So what we could do is we could drag an ignis next to the cognitio, and you can see this little white line here. Then we can, for example, put a lux in the middle here, and because sensus is made out of spiritus and air, and lux is made out of ignis and air, we can also just put an air here, and you can see it links perfectly together. Now we have to somehow get to the ordo. One way would be to, for example, put an air here, and then a motus, which is made out of air and order. So we put a motus next to here, and you can see that it's now fully linked. Now we just take the research back and we right click it to actually discover it, and now we have discovered research expertise. This is now trash. Away with it. Now if you open the thaumonomicon, you can see that it's sparkly because we actually know it, and we can now click on it and it will give us some extra info. So this is the main way of actually progressing through the mod, learning different things. These will unlock new recipes that we then have to craft using magic, which we will also go in later. But for now, this is all you need to do to unlock all the different researches. So now I can just walk down the tree, get more of those research notes, and solve them. A lot of them will have question marks at the beginning, so you will either have to, like I said, check out that list of compound aspects or just guess a lot. And you have to run around the world a lot and look at things with your thermometer to actually get more of each aspect. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope it helped. If you have any comments, any feedback, or anything that you're having issues with, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!